Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to another episode of Magical Moments. What I wanted to talk about today in this video is what I like to call following the thread of your soul. And for me, I have always had this understanding, maybe, or this sort of feeling that has drawn me forward in my life. I was not always aware of it. Sitting here on this side of my life, when I look back, I can see that it was actively drawing me forward. The way that I think I experienced it was a little more like, oh, I have to do this, but it doesn't make any sense and it's not really logical to others. And yet I need to do this. I need to quit my job. I need to move. I need to leave these friendships. I need to leave this relationship. I need to show up for something different that I don't even know what it is yet. And it might seem really wild to others and it might seem really irresponsible, right, to others. And yet to me, this was always the part of me that never left, right? If I think about it, if I look back, it's always been there. It's urged me forward. It's taken me to places that I didn't imagine that I would go to. And it just sort of quietly in the background has always been playing out in my life. Now, what happened in my life might not have been quiet. It definitely unearthed a lot of things and created chaos sometimes. A lot of uncertainty, a lot of drama, especially in my younger days. Yet there was this sort of commitment to following something that made sense and yet at the same time didn't make sense. So to me, right, at this point in my life, as I look at my journey, what I see is this is the thread of my soul. And even though I couldn't always articulate this feeling, it drew me forward. And so what I want to share with you, right, about this is that we all have this. We all have come here with a bigger purpose. We've all come here to experience something wild and magical about this life. And it's in our willingness to turn towards this part, to listen to this part, to follow its guidance, even when it seems incredibly crazy. Like those are the especially times, right? When it's especially crazy, do it, follow it. It will not always work out the way you think it will, but it will work out in a way that is life-giving, life-affirming, that is generative, that will take you in the direction of your purpose, of your dreams, of the things that you are here to live into, even if at the time it doesn't feel that way. So long as you are showing up for this, it will take you somewhere. Now, there's a nuance, right? Because this thread is very deeply connected to and interwoven with your wounding, with the parts of you that you run from, that you hide from, that you make wrong. And I think there's a reason for this, right? Because one holds our karma and one holds our dharma. And there is a direct correlation between the two. The things that we come into this life having chosen for ourselves, chosen our parents, chosen our main relationships, chosen sort of the bigger life events that happen to us. I do believe this as a soul, that this is what we do when we incarnate here on earth. And so these life events that we choose are connected to our karma. They're connected to the things that we come here to work through and that we come to sort of balance the scales on. Yet, as we move through those life events, they are connected to the karma. That as we move through those life events, they're connected to the dharma that we are here to play into. And our dharma is our purpose, right? It's the thing that lights us up. It's the thing that we inherently know we have to do, even though we might not feel that we're capable or able to do it yet. It's the part of us that is yearning for more, is yearning for something deeper. And so the events that happen to us are moving us in the direction of being able to hold the life skills, the capacity, the wisdom, the knowing that will let you be able to fulfill your karma, fulfill your dharma. And so I want to urge you to feel for this place inside yourself. It may not feel like a thread to you. It may feel just like a knowing, or it might be something that you see. Like there's always a sign for you that you see when you know that you need to take a particular path. It might be something that you hear. It might be something that you feel, right? We have lots of ways that our intuition talks to us, and the way that our extra senses are honed through this lifetime in this body. And the more that you can connect in with what that sensation is for you and begin to align the circumstances of your life, the choices that you make, the things that you show up for, the friendships and relationships that you allow yourself to stay connected to, feel for that quality inside of them and get to know it. Get to know it really well. It is tucked underneath there, right? So the wounding piece is going to tie in because it's going to tell you, maybe you shouldn't do that, or, well, that's not very safe. I don't know about the certainty level that's present, right, inside of this thing you're trying to do. And because your wounding and your conditioning is really designed as its primary function is safety, you're gonna be bumping up against both the desire and the urge to move forward, and then the part of you that's gonna be like, oh gosh, no, we can't do that. What are you thinking? That's crazy. And it's as you get to know both these parts, as you start to feel for this place inside you that is so rich with wisdom, right? It's your wisdom, particular to you, inherent from this life, from all the things you have learned, the experiences you've gone through. It's your unique version of wisdom and knowing that you are feeling for, and you're looking for that authentic truth that lives alongside of the parts of you that are trying desperately just to keep you safe. Yet, what I love to say is, if you want to live a sensational life, then you have to be willing to feel sensation. And you have to be willing to look for that sensation and sit inside that sensation and understand it and unpack it and allow it to show you something new. And all of the times that I have been willing to be with that sensation, I've learned something. Something has grown, something has expanded, something has changed in me and allowed me to be in a bigger relationship with life. So feel for the thread of your soul, my love. It's there. It's calling to you. It's aching for your attention, and only you can give it to yourself. No one else. You cannot find it outside yourself. It will lead you on a path outside yourself, but ultimately it's the internal landscape that you're traversing in order to find that purpose, right? And to keep moving forward in the direction that supports you the most. I love supporting your intuitive journey. So in the show notes, there's links to programs I've created. There's links to more free videos. I just really feel passionate about humanity and the development of these intuitive gifts as a path forward for us all. And I love that you're here, and thanks for tuning in again, and thanks for listening. Have a great day.